Greetings and blessings to the Most High created life itself, who is my Father. Of course, this means that I am His Son, and I am the chosen Son of this time. Whether you choose to receive it or not, it's up to you. But I know what's up to me, so I'm going to do what was chosen for me to do. With that said, I want to give a thanks to everyone that I've recently met that has subscribed to the channel. Although you cannot subscribe to the truth, we know this is how the system is set up. So if you ring or if you press that icon and that notification icon, if you do these things, it'll help spread the word if you choose it to be spread. And if you do choose it to be spread, that means you're receiving it and you want to be a blessing unto others. So it is up to us in this time. We should have been doing it, but for us to receive the notification that is coming down upon our heads from the heavens to show us who we are, because we don't know who in the hell we are. But the hell does know, and the heavens know. We're somewhere here in between, and we're lost. So for those who heard the word, who've heard my Father's call through our meeting, I want to say greetings and blessings unto you, and may all that I give unto you, that my Father has given unto me, be a blessing unto you. Because if you receive it, it truly will be, because it is. I was just watching a video about a brown brother. He may be a brother, may not. But in New York, they arrested the man for, they say, threatening a filthy ass Chinese police officer undercover for hate crime because he threatened the officer. Now we don't know if the officer was giving him the eye, like we always get the eye, me being as a man in this beautiful brown suit that I wear. Somebody always looking at us like something wrong, and then we're not supposed to say anything about it. They call it catfishing on the internet, right? Or clickbait. So this is a warning to you beautiful people that wear those brown skin suits. And unto you others, but first and foremost, unto you brown brothers and sisters, or people who wear these skin suits. Do not be clickbaited or fish baited, catfish, whatever the fuck they call it. Do not be tricked into false circumstances. Right now, they are doing whatever they can. It's different from some years ago. Right now, they are doing whatever they can. It is stepped up and ramped up. I'm talking about 1,000-fold for you to get knocked off of your square and you get into an uncontrollable rage, because the devil feeds off this rage and it's uncontrollable for you, and this is the way he likes it. The deceiver likes it because he feeds off of that. And while he's feeding on you, when a vampire is feeding off of you, you are now in its control. You are now under its ghost spell, its gospel. You're in a trance. It is bad enough that we are under all these spells already. So I say to you, I instruct you to pay attention. Things are going to be coming at you all different type of ways, left, right, sideways, all down the block. And if you don't listen, you will not know what to do. And even when you know what to do, if you haven't had practice in putting these things and implementing these things in your life, you will be lost in the fucking bloody sauce. And they are going to devour you. All of this Asian hate, the fuck you Asians. All of you Asians. Caucasians, all of you. We've been getting our we've been getting our asses beat, mauled down, but nobody's saying shit about hate. And I'm not crying and whining black. I don't fuck all of that. Fuck all you people who still talking about I'm black and us black people, man. Fuck all of that shit. Either you are holy or you are unholy. And us holy children, we don't have time to be crying about anything. It is our time to learn what we're supposed to do and then start implementing it into our lives. Start doing it right now. We have no tomorrow. It's only right now. My daughter said this to me when she was about 5. There's no such thing as tomorrow. There's no such thing as yesterday. There's only right now. So to go along with that, actually, that segue into that beautiful. I want to read you a little motivation before I shut it down for the night and get me some rest. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 2, verse 8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance. Huh? Yeah, you go read it. I'm not gonna break it down to you, but I'm gonna give it to you. Hopefully it sparks something inside your mind. Read it one more time. The book of Psalms, chapter 2, verse 8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. You niggas still fighting over little shit in the pettiest ways ever. And you will not receive instructions. I'm saying to you that I am the Son of the Most High, creator of life itself, himself. Look at me how you want, but you better look at me the way that I'm speaking to you. 9. Thou shalt break them with the rod of iron. Thou shalt thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. I will say this. When he says, thou shalt break them with a rod of iron, that's not talking about us. He's going to do that to the heathen, to the people who are against us, but only if you are in your place. If you are not in your place, you are out of place. You're out of pocket. And if you're out of pocket, you are not protected. You are open, wide, at all and every angle. You have no defense against what's here and what's coming, what is upon us. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. That mold, when it break, that bitch gone. 10. Be wise now, therefore. Brothers and sisters, sons and daughters, fathers and mothers, he says, be wise. Now, therefore, that means pay very close attention to the times that we are in. Don't be trying to ride it, man. The shit that we was doing yesterday, it's not cool today. And if you haven't learned that, then you haven't learned that. This is not for you. But if you've been learning that, then you better pay very close attention. This is what it just said. O ye kings, be instructed, ye judges of the earth. But it's really, when you read the context, right there, it's speaking to who? It's speaking to our oppressors. But it's also speaking to us. But it's speaking to our oppressors, the ones who have been oppressing us with their aggression, causing us depression. From from the suppression that they've been giving us, trying to keep us silent with their aggression. Where does depression come from? It comes from when someone is being suffocated, when something is being suppressed by aggression and oppression, causes you to be in a state of depression. I don't like George Floyd, but that's what he got. He got suppressed with aggression. When that filthy ass fucking demon put his knee on his fucking neck and choked his ass the fuck out. That's depression. He depressed his knee upon his neck and suffocating him to death. And that big ass nigga didn't do shit. Who you niggas fighting for? You better get your shit together. And this nigga was married to a Caucasian woman or heathen. Be ye wise now, therefore, O ye kings. Be instructed, ye judges of the earth. Why? What else is he saying? Serve the Almighty with respect and with the fear that comes with that, and rejoice with trembling. 12. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry. What did he say? When my Son comes upon this earth and he speaks my words, you better treat him like he's first. You better treat him like he's me. Except you don't have to bow down and worship him. You don't have to bow down and worship me. But you are supposed to respect his word. And his word don't sound like what you've heard before. His word doesn't sound like your pastor, your sweet Jesus that you know of, your imam, your deacon, your daddy, or your mama, or the police, or the judge, or the kings, because we ain't on no king shit here. I would rather be the son of the Most High than the king of nothing. And that's what a king is, nothing. Because all of you who claim you're kings, nigga, you don't do shit like a royal. And all kings were faggots. There were a couple of men who were found in those positions, and they used that position to do the right thing, but that is the position of a faggot, of a bully. There's nothing righteous about that. I know we've been taught, but we've all been taught fuck shit. And it's time to get out of that fuck shit. So 12, Psalms 2 and 12. Kiss the Son lest he be angry, and ye perish from the way, when his wrath is kindled but a little. Blessed are they that put their trust in him. You shouldn't be trusting in America. You shouldn't be trusting in God. You shouldn't be trusting in the devil, in your jewelry, in your rings, in your job, in your job, in your girlfriend. The trust you have in yourself is false because you don't know who you are. So if you're putting trust in yourself right now, you don't know who you are. You are putting trust in nothing. What you need to be doing is putting, let me see some power into yourself, some knowledge into yourself. So that means it's time for you some courage. You need to go on an adventure right now. An adventure in here to find out who and what you are and what you should be doing. And right now, brothers and sisters, even unto the stranger, if you find this, because some of you act more brotherly and sisterly than the ones who are supposed to be brothers and sisters. I know why this is, but we ain't going into that right now. You should be praying, what you call meditating. You should be praying and soul searching and finding out, doing your diligence to find out why this is happening, what is happening, and what can you do about it. And you won't ever find someone like me again in this time. This time is over, and a new beginning has come upon us. Those who get it will get it. Those who don't will get it. So I seen them clickbait this brother. And it really, Because these the same motherfuckers that come over here from somewhere else, bullied their way, got their own town inside of your towns. You have been supporting their businesses forever. You treat them better than you would treat me on the streets. And now your favorite Asian local spots, your Asian entrepreneurs, the ones you love to be like, the ones you want your babies so they can have slanted eyes and straight hair and, oh, my babies. Now they planning hate crimes against you. If you don't bow down and kiss their ass, they little flat asses. And they little Down syndrome ass looking eyes. That Down syndrome ass face. All of this is to stop you, so-called black man, so-called black woman. It is to stop you. Because they know what's upon our heads, what's upon us, but you do not. They know how special you are, but you do not. They know where their culture came from. Their culture is a perversion of our heritage. They have all stolen our heritage and taken bits and pieces of it and implemented it in their lives. This is why they are blessed, or they look blessed, and we look like shit. And we end up liking the things that they do in their culture. And I keep saying that word for a reason. Their culture. The reason why we like the things, some of the things that they do in their culture, we're attracted to them so much, is because we are connected to them. Because they stole bits and pieces, all of our heritage, and divided it between themselves, all the other nations. So a lot of times when you see them dressing and you're like, man, I like the way they dress and the way they, that came from you, nigga. They were all heathen. Still to this day are all heathenistic animals. Not even animals. I don't like to insult the animals. They are beautiful. They are heathens. Worse than dogs. Why should you want to lie down with them? Because you don't know any better. Some of us could feel it, but we still didn't really know. So I'm going to read one more. But when I seen that, and they locked this brother up because he threatens, they say he threatened an Asian undercover cop. Why do you have to be undercover? Why you just can't make your presence known? Matter of fact, why can't you just teach better morals? Why do you Asians have a fucking Asian town in a city where it's probably majority of brown folks? How come you got an Asian town when they don't have a brown town? And I'm not faulting you, but I'm saying, how come you got an Asian town? How come you don't spend your money with the brown folks in their businesses? Why do you brown folks keep going to spend your money in they businesses? You so-called black people, why do you keep going ass backwards? Because we used to being raped. We used to being fucked in the ass. Because we've all been mind fucked. Not brainwashed. We've been mind fucked. Brain fucked. This is your washing. This is your brain washing if you allow your brain to be scrubbed so that you can see clearly. Because we can't see clearly because we have so many different toxins all around us that's disconnecting, disintegrating our neural transmitters, the waves that go from here to there, so that we can have clear thoughts. It's eating us alive, and they all know it, and they all against you. All of this hate shit is really formed against you. It's hoping to get every other nation against you, to get you to do something stupid. And it may feel like you're doing the right thing, but it's not time for you to do that unless you receive instructions from the Most High to go that route. You should not be going that route, because this is his time to show in, show up, and show out on our behalf. This is why he said in Psalms 2 over there, verse 12, kiss the Son lest he be angry, and ye perish out of the way. I forgot to finish that off. And ye perish out of the way. He says, if you don't respect me, nigga, you're dead. If you don't respect my Son, the one who's bringing that truth, and he's not just speaking about me, he's speaking about all his children. It says son, but he's talking about all of his sons. It says sons, but he's speaking about all of his daughters. He's speaking about his children when he says kiss the Son. See, we've been listening to stupid niggas for too long, trying to be the one. I am the one because I'm the one. But if you the one, you the one too. And I'm not here to stop you from being the one. I'm here to help you be the one. Because you may be it, you just don't know it. So he says, kiss the Son, lest he be angry, and ye perish from the way, when his wrath is kindled but a little. Blessed are all they that put their trust in him. See, I think I read that, but I think I skipped over that. I don't put my trust in my woman over here. I don't put my trust in me, my children, no job, no nothing except for him, because he is the greatest part of me. And when you see what I mean, you're going to know what I mean. That means it's a higher part of me. I don't put my trust in my lower part of me anymore. My Lord. I don't trust in lords, in gods. I put my trust, my respect in the highest part of me. So I operate on the highest levels now. And it's only getting higher and higher and higher. You out there smoking, doing all this other shit, trying to get high. Nigga, I stay high now. And I don't get no hangover. It's a beautiful thing. I've been looking for this high my whole life. Try some. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. You fucking with that weak dope, get this dope. This is Psalms chapter 8, verse 1. Almighty, our Almighty, how excellent is thy name in all the earth. Who has set the glory above the heavens? Who has set the glory above the heavens? My Father has. Why'd he do that? Let's read 2. Out of the mouth of babes, there's no such thing as tomorrow. There's no such thing as yesterday. There's only right now. My daughter said that to me when she was 5. Out of the mouth of babes. You listening to a babe right now with gray hairs on his chin. Because I have become new. I have been reborn. I am not the same as I was yesterday. I'm better and greater and sharper and harder and softer. I'm more malleable than ever. I'm whenever I need to be to get this job done, to handle my duties. I am all the above, just like my father, striving to be more like him every single day, every moment. 2, out of the mouth of babes and sucklings, I suck on his tits. The milk that he drips down, that he allows me to draw from the heavens, yeah, I'm sucking on it. That's the most nutritional, sweetest milk, sweet as honey. Hast thou ordained strength? Out of the mouth of babes and sucklings hast thou ordained strength. See? Because of thine enemies, that thou mightest steal the enemy and the avenger. Man, I want to say, but you got to do some studying. Read, see, be intrigued. 3, when I consider thy heavens, the work of thy fingers, the moon and the stars which thou hast ordained. When I consider thy heavens. 4, what is man, that thou art mindful of him, and the son of man, that thou visitest him? Little old me? You mean to tell me? You? Me? This why I didn't have no earthly father, because I was greater than all those. And all much due respect to every last man, every last woman that has ever opened their door to me, ever taught me anything, ever took time with me. Because of you, because of the grace my father allowed me to have, to be around you, to learn from you, I thank him for you. There's so many names I couldn't name you. Thank you. Kenny Berry. Thank you. For thou hast made him, verse 5, a little lower than the angels, and hast crowned him with glory and honor. What did he give? Huh? Why niggas walking around with your pants sagging down when he says you are a little lower than the angels and you have been crowned with glory and honor? 6, thou madest him to have dominion over the works of thy hands. You supposed to be working a job? When you have dominion over something, that means you are in charge. So why are we working jobs? You don't know who you are. Why are you working for heathens? Why are you working for people who raped your father and your mother and your grandfather and your sons and your daughters, and you still looking to rape you? Still trying to put shit on a book called Hate Crimes and making it you when the whole world hates you. But it ain't no crime against them for hating you. Thou madest him to have dominion over the works of thy hands. Thou hast put all things under his feet. 7, all sheep and oxen, yea, and the beasts of the field. Go back to 6. Thou madest him to have dominion over the works of thy hands. What he made here, he gave dominion to someone. Thou hast put all things under his feet. You just have a choice to make. Are you going to be the one getting walked on? Or are you going to be the one doing the walking over?